Everyone, this is Oleksiyenko, Grandmaster. Let's see if my YouTube is working. Hold on a second. It is working. Excellent. All right. My face is too big. My apologies. I'm used to be doing the chess-based format. So here's gonna be my face. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you can hear and see me well. Please let me know in the comment section whether it's working well. Today I will be playing a blitz match, 6 games, 3+2, against, as you can see from my screen, AliMomani, which is he's streaming right now at his channel. You can see it in the description to my YouTube video. And we would start our match shortly. I hope you will enjoy. Let me see. I think everything is more or less working. Working clear. Hello. Working well. Thank you. Thank you for your comments. So we're gonna play 6 games, 3+2. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, everyone. I'm using the restream to some streaming to Twitch and YouTube, and sometimes it's not working 100% well. Bassem Amin and Ahmed Adli are the best. I agree. They are really good, strong players, and they are my good friends. Okay. All right. All righty then. We agreed to start at 4:30 Ukraine time, and I'm not sure what is the time zone of you guys watching. And I'm gonna be commentating the decision I'm making. And let's see what time it is. I think it's time to accept the challenge. Okay. All right, e4 is my favorite move. Let's see. I like 3+2 because we don't have to do the flagging thing. So here's, I'm gonna try this, not the main line, of course. For some reason, chat is in different window. So I'll have to do Alt-Tab to always check your comments. Thank you for watching. Go get him. Woo! Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. I forgot the name of this. What's the name of this? This is like Khan, but... And now I play Ace3. This is my line. I don't like Bishop to B4. And then I just develop my king to the center. So now it's Bishop E3 is a good move. Usually Rook goes to C1. Bishop goes to E2, pawn goes to F3, Bishop E7. Okay, so he's not in a hurry to develop his queen side. I'm not sure if that's such a good idea. I think I can go like G4 right now. He should have played B6, Bishop B7 quicker, if I remember correctly. I think I can afford to go G4, G5 now. Brief calculation, yeah, that's fine. Let's go, it's more fun anyway. Just play on the queen side, on the king side. I'm controlling the center better, so I can afford to do that. My name is Oleksiyenko. Mohammed is asking. King's Indian attack. Okay, maybe next game. I'm Grandmaster from Ukraine, for those who are not familiar with my work. I was Ukrainian champion twice, and FIDE trainer, PhD in mathematics. I have my YouTube channel. You're welcome to subscribe. I'm not sure where you're watching it from. Let's go G5. Get some more space. Good luck, coach. Thank you, everyone. Knight D7. What should I do? Rook C1 with the threat of Knight D5. I'm not so sure. Should I go F4 and get even more space? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to get everything. I live in Lviv, Ukraine. You're AliMomani fans. We are so happy to play with you. Okay. Okay, F4. Let's see what he got. I try to get everything. Queen side, king side, center, everything. It's a risky strategy because like half of my pieces are on the first rank still. But I think it seems to me that I can afford to do that. Takes an E5 is usually the way to react to such. Usually you should hit the center when somebody is playing. Mikhailo is hard to pronounce. Michael, that's fine. Michael is good. Am I a professional player? Not so much. Not so much. I teach more than I play. Okay, I'm not. Nobody is a professional player now because it's quarantine and there are 0 tournaments. Online ones, well, are not the same as classical ones. Well, champion of Ukraine qualifies to be a professional, so I would say yes. I'm a professional coach, professional player. Yeah. I also love mathematics. If you have any interesting mathematical puzzles, theory of probability, I love it the most. Good mood, nice to see that. Okay. Knight takes d4. Queen or bishop? What should I do? If I take with the queen, e5, knight d5, e takes d, knight c7, king d8, knight a8, d e3. My knight seems to be trapped. But if I take with the bishop, there's no e5. So I'm gonna take with the bishop. Although queen takes, maybe queen takes was better and then I can castle long. Do I play bullet? Not really. I like increment. I don't like this bullet stuff. Knight to d5 comes with a tempo. Queen goes to d8. Okay. He's clearly aiming for my pawn on g5. Actually, yeah, he got me here. I don't like what I've played so far. Can I go f5 and sacrifice that bishop? That's too optimistic. No. If I take pawn takes knight e7, queen e7, so I have to go bishop e3 now and take on f4. If bishop takes g5, yeah, bishop e3 is good, and I take with the bishop. Should have taken with the queen, I guess. Thank you, thank you. I was also last year, I was happy to coach the Egyptian team. It's not a secret anymore. Well, it wasn't even a secret. Egyptian team played the World Team Championship in Kazakhstan last year. And I mean, Bassem, Ahmed Adli, my good friends were in the team, of course, and I was their coach. Let's see what's gonna happen next. I don't like bullet because it's not really serious chess in my view. This flagging is not something you want to learn. You never use it in a real chess. Okay, so I need to develop my pieces somehow. To be honest, I don't like my position. Should I go bishop e3 with this threat? Bishop g6, no. Queen d2 blunders the queen. There's check on a4. It's not so good. I really don't know what to do now. I don't even know where to castle. Something went wrong for me. Queen e2 looks weird. Bishop g4. Okay, I should play faster now. Okay, bishop e2, I guess. Now takes and castle. I had such a great position. I don't like my position now. I have two bishops and more space. But my king is exposed. Queen c7, b3. Rook d1 was better maybe, but we're very low on time. Oh my goodness, he flagged. Okay. I don't like these kind of wins, you know. I don't like this kind of wins where I just win on time and the position is full of life. Of course I'm gonna rematch. We'll play a 6-game match. All right, now I'm black. d4. Any requests? Yes, I know Mariana Huda from Lviv, but not so good. Not so good personally. Okay, d5. Solid symmetrical chess. Let's see. c4, c6. Slav. Knight f3, knight f6. Develop some pieces. Knight c3 takes. This is the line I used to play many years ago. e3, let's say e6, bishop takes, bishop to b4. Now the idea is I want to make it very hard for white to push e4. Queen e2 is the main move, and bishop g6 is a sideline I used to play. Ali is next world champion. Okay. I don't know much about him. Can you tell me more? h3. Okay. h3, knight goes bd7. That's a useful move to do. The point is e4 loses the pawn because I take, so white has to do something about my bishop on g6. Usually it's knight e5 was the main move. Now knight h4 is being played, so my bishop is trapped, but that's very typical for this line. I'm gonna develop my queen to a5, attack the knight, then rook d8 is my next move. Why space is important in chess? Is that a question or a statement? I'm guessing it's a question. Usually it's very important because the more space, what does space mean? It means that you push your pawns forward, right? And there's room behind. I don't have space right now. I have 0 pawns in the center. 0, this is the center, 8 squares, and I have 0 pawns there. That's why I don't have enough room for all my pieces. But if there are pawns behind your own pawns, you have room for all your pieces. That's why space is important. e4. Now e5 is coming. I think I should react with e5 myself. Finally, I put one pawn in the center. Woohoo! That's why space is important, assuming most of the pieces are on the board. Later, it's not that significant, because if you exchange some pieces, you don't really need that much space. Okay. If takes, of course, take with the knight. d5. That is very typical for this line. d5. Usually black reacts with just ignoring it. Let's say knight goes to b6 and then forces the capture, and that apparently is a playable position. But let's see if I have anything else. If I take, he cannot take with the knight. He has to take with the pawn. I go knight b6, and it seems to me that pawn would be lost because of this pin. So I'm gonna take. Challenge Ali every Friday, please. Okay. I will think about that, thank you. Depends if my schedule... I just sat in front of my laptop 5 minutes ago, so I didn't... That's not always an option, but thank you for suggesting. We'll see how it goes. So now the pawn is hanging, and I want to take that good bishop. What is he going to do? Move the bishop, of course. Then I take the pawn on d5. Yeah, I just take the pawn. I see a pawn. If there's no bad, I don't see a reason why not to take it. Usually in this line, white already has rook on d1 to support that pawn on d5, and bishop does it. Usually queen goes to c2, and then pawn on g6 would be hanging. Knight takes d5. So now I can take the bishop on d2, or hold on, these arrows are in the way. If I go knight d5, yeah, I think knight d5 is fine. Bishop g5 is unpleasant. If I take on d2, there's check on e7, king h7, and there's no typical mate. I would be fine there, but bishop takes d2, knight f6, g takes f6, queen g6 is not happening anytime soon, so I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take that one. If knight takes, it's pawn takes. I appreciate Ali telling you to follow me. I don't have that many followers as he does, of course, so thanks for that. Let's see. What can white do? There's check on e7 or capture on f6. I don't see any other. Oh, queen takes e5 is possible. Knight d5? No, it's not possible. Everything is protected. Knight is hanging. Knight e7, king h7. If queen were reached to h4, that would be sort of a problem for me after check on e7. But I have plenty of pieces to cover that square. Okay. Knight takes d5, rook takes d2. Oh my god, he just lost. Okay. Knight takes d5. If bishop takes, it's just rook takes. I protect my bishop. Knight takes d5. If rook takes d2, knight f4 wins. So, no, he didn't lose yet. My apologies. Knight d5, queen d2. And we play an endgame. Although I'm not sure if I'm going to play an endgame. Let's see. Queen takes d7, queen takes d2, rook takes d2. Oh my god. Knight f4. The problem is knight f4 attacks the queen and the rook, and that is it. And knight d2 comes with a check. So there is not even any time for rook d8, if it was ever possible. Bishop takes f7 is a desperate attempt. Let's see what I can do about that. I can take with the king, or I can move the king to h8. But then queen g4, queen h4, knight h5, bishop g6 compensation. Do I have, I can take with the rook, I can take with the king. I can go to h7 and then g6 would be protected. I think I'm gonna do that. But then bishop takes g6 again. Okay, king takes. Let's have some fun. Queen c4 check, king f6, rook d8, rook d8. I was looking for more convenient way, maybe exchange queens or something, but okay. Yeah, I'm ready to do this. Just give me your queen. Doesn't want to give the queen. Okay. Okay, rook to the open file. I need to hide my king. I don't like my king standing there. Queen e4. b7 is hanging. Okay, queen b6. I should be a little bit faster, I suppose. But a piece is a piece. Okay. Again, he lost on time, but at least this time my position was good and winning. All right, rematch. Let's go. There was a request for King's Indian, yes? Or whatever the name of it is. King's Indian reversed? No, King's Indian attack. Okay, let's do this. Okay. It depends on what setup black chooses. That's the best one. Okay. Okay. Castle. Let's still play King's Indian. I can play with Ahmed Ali, of course, he's my good friend. Knight bd2. But he would crush me. Okay. c6. Let's go e4. If takes, I'm gonna take with the pawn. Finally, I have my pawn in the center. Oh, there's a small delay between what I'm saying and what is happening. Okay. Bishop g4. Okay, I like having two bishops, so I'm gonna take the bishop. And I'm gonna take with the bishop or queen. I would take with the queen. Because then my queen can... if I take with the bishop, I have to come back to g2. But if I take with the queen, I can go to e2 and thus make my position slightly more better than going back and forth with the bishop. So maybe I won half a tempo or something. Okay, what do I do next? Do I go e5? Let's see. Can I go e5, knight e8, f4? I like having space, but on the other hand, I have two bishops. Okay, let's go. e5. Hold on, knight takes, queen takes. Is my queen trapped? Ooh, that was a nice, hold on. Knight takes e5, queen takes e5, knight d4. Doesn't trap the queen, queen f4, but even if it did, I would have three pieces. So that would be still fine for me. And I wanted to go f4 here. Can I create a tournament on Lichess? All of us play. You don't need me to create a tournament, I guess. I think it's free and always will be. That's why I like Lichess so much. I do all my lessons on Lichess. I think it's very, very convenient. It saves everything automatically. You have 7-piece table base available, online database, engines, everything you need here at Lichess. Ali is drunk and can't focus. That's why he lost. Okay. Is that a joke? Not so sure. Okay. Спасибо за стрим с Али. Мы рады вас видеть почаще. That's Russian for thank you for the stream with Ali. We would like to see you more often. Okay. A5. So what do I do now? What's my plan now? Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. I don't want him to get some extra space on the queen side. I'm gonna try to push my pawn, so my plan is d4, c3, and then g4, f5. If he lets me do that, that would be my plan. Ah, okay, Ramadan. Emily is fasting. Yes, it's a joke. We never drink, coach. Yeah. Well, thank you for clarifying. All right. b5. Interesting. Interesting. So now I can open up my bishop. This is a hidden monster on g2. I can open up like this, and c4. I'm very inclined to do it because rook on a8 is undefended. Knight c7 he would play. Okay, let's go. It's more fun. It is more fun. His bishop is so far restricted by my pawns, and my bishop is about to be extremely strong. All right, takes and takes. And now the center would get open for my bishop, which is good, but I still haven't finished the development of these two pieces. So I love to have my knight on d6 and my bishop from c1 somewhere on e3, maybe covering my king. Useful move, if I don't know what to do, I go king h2. That would always be a useful move, to leave this diagonal and protect the pawn on g3. Maybe 7 moves from now it will be hanging. Hold on, I don't like where my face is placed. You don't see the moves. Yeah, maybe this one is better. You can see the time. I can do the full screen mode, but I'm not so sure about that. Okay, oh. Knight c7, that is what I expected. And I need to move my knight to develop my bishop, but then his knight would jump to d5. I'm not a fan of that. So what do I do? What do I do? Yeah, let's just take. I like to play more simple chess. Takes, knight takes, and my knight goes to pawn takes. Okay, knight f3. Pawn takes. Pawn creates a separate weakness for him to defend, and his knight would be well placed here. I think that's a mistake. Knight c5. Bishop, develop the bishop. Knight e4. Told you my pawn would be hanging. Knight e4, king h2. And then my rook should go to d1 and start to put pressure on his weakness. What time is it in Ukraine? Let's see. 10 minutes before 5. It will be harder for me to annotate because, okay, h4. I don't like calculating h5 all the time. Maybe my knight goes to g5 at some moment in the future. I need to get rid of this guy. Maybe I'll go knight g5 on next move because it seems to me that my pieces are ready for action. I feel like a director. Action! My rook is putting pressure here. This rook is great. This bishop is, well, sort of aiming somewhere. f6. Okay. f6. I did not expect that. Takes. That was a good try. I still go to g5. And I take with the h-pawn. And he blundered again because bishop e4. Using the pin. Okay, I'm gonna take here. Then d5 is hanging, g6, g5, everything is hanging. Check. Takes. 2 pieces up. Good for me, I guess. I play like Capablanca. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate your compliment. What should I play now? King's Indian, maybe? Any requests for my opening? No requests. Okay, I still have a little bit of time. Okay, knight f6, I can still... French, I cannot play French on the... I could have played e6, by the way, but I haven't played King's Indian in a long time. I have some bad results there. Let's see if I can improve my statistics now. I like playing this line. Benoni. Oh, I haven't played Benoni in many years. But the problem with Benoni, they can easily prevent you from playing Benoni. Bishop g5. I don't think it's a good idea to immediately give up this bishop after h6. Takes. Yeah, I love 2 bishops. So in previous game, he gave up the bishop for no good reason, I would say. Have I ever played Magnus Carlsen? Unfortunately not. I want to take with the bishop. Although with the queen would still make sense, but after knight d5, I think I have to retreat. If my queen was there, I still would have to retreat. I haven't played Carlsen. Out of top 10, I have played, let's see, Anish Giri. Who else in top 10? Yeah, I think only Anish Giri. Oh, really? He forced me to go e4, e4. If you can play e4, this is great. Let's see who's in top, let's say top 20. Aronian, for sure. I played Aronian. I played Giri. Van Gogh twice. By the way, I have positive score against Van Gogh, so I hope he wins the candidates. Okay. Knight d2. So the pawn is hanging on b2, but then my pawn on e4 would be lost. Can go f5 now, support my pawn and block his bishop. I'm gonna do very similar to previous game. My bishop is good, his bishop is blocked. Let's see. Ivanchuk, yes, I did play Ivanchuk. I have 1 game against him and I won in a nice fashion. What do I think about Grunfeld? I think it's an awesome opening, but it requires a lot of time and memory to play. I've never played Grunfeld, unfortunately. Maybe I should. Ahmed Adli beat Carlsen, I know, and I beat Ahmed in 1 game, so I think you can say, in a way, I beat Carlsen too. When I played Giri, he crushed me in 19 moves. I played very bad line, and he just crushed me. Qatar Masters 2015. Okay, so I need to develop pieces, and I don't like bishop e6 because knight was coming to c5. Please attack the king. It would be hard with that bishop alive, it's almost impossible. Who else did I play? Van Gogh, Rapport, but he was a child when I played him. Duda, I played him in 2014, he wasn't 2600 even. Alright. Firuza, I played 1 game, I won against him, but that was some time ago, so that doesn't really count. I won against Firuza in blitz 2 games and I lost a lot. I lost a lot of games. Okay, less talking, more playing. So what do I do now? Knight is ready to jump. I can take it, but then d file, I can move my queen, but then c7 is hanging, so something went wrong for me. Bishop e6 was not a good move. Okay, queen c8 looks terrible. Running all kinds of forks. Rook, queen c8, what's... Okay, queen c8, then move the king. I still need my king on h7, by the way, at some point in the future. Queen c8, it's knight d4. Bishop takes d5, that's fine. Okay, queen c8. Awful move to play, awful. I don't like it one bit. I don't like it a lot. Yeah. Oh, I missed so many questions from you guys. Did I play Amin Bassem? Yes, I did. We played once in 2016. We drew. That was, I think it was last round of Al Ain tournament, and I had a winning position, but I couldn't convert, so it was a draw. Okay, let me focus on the game. So I can take on d5, take on d4. Maybe I'll do that. What else can I do? I can take on d5 or I can take with the bishop on d4. No, I want my bishop. Knight, bishop, d5 first, not blundering the fork. And now I need to focus on the game, because I may lose this one. He has to take, and I take here. And now I need to complete my development. Finally on move 21. Queen c6, g6 is hanging. Yeah, okay, takes. Rook to the center, the pawn is hanging. Now I'm gonna double my rooks and put pressure on that pawn. Okay. That's a good move. e3, I'm gonna promote my pawn if he lets me. 2, f4. Why did I do that? It was not oh yes, that's why. And now bishop is coming to d4. And I'm dominating. Subconsciously I did that. I didn't even calculate till the end. And I don't think there's anything he can do to me now. This is my favorite movie. I don't watch that many movies to have favorites. Favorite movie. That's such a simple question, and I don't have a good answer to it. Okay, my rook is coming in. Hello? Can I come in? e2 is not winning. Okay, so I'm gonna exchange, and it's time for my king to join the party. My king is coming to wherever they let me go. And bishop, king c5 maybe. Now I need to activate my rook, but rook h4 is met with h3. So what do I push? Do I create a passed pawn there? Let's just push the passed pawn. If you have a passed pawn, just push it. Just gonna push it. Push again. Push. Now it's definitely time to do something about my rook. I thought about this maneuver. Oh, he resigns. Okay, first victory, not on time. Not on time. Kasparov or Alekhine? Definitely Kasparov is better. Okay, rematch. So it's game number 4. Now it's game number 5. Best chess player of all time? I would say Magnus, but it's very hard to compare because huge part of it is Queen's Gambit, please. Okay, no more Queen's Gambit. F5 is being played. There are some boring lines. I can play some fun lines. Let's just play some fun lines. Bishop to g5. This isn't fun. Knight c3. Let's see. Oh, bishop to I didn't know you asked for that. Okay, now it's e4. Knight takes e4. Bishop takes. Maybe we can recreate that famous game with the sacrifice on h7. Nah. How many chess bigs did you read? I don't remember. A few dozen, I would say, but definitely not more than that. I think I should take that bishop. That's a good bishop. I want to take it. AliMomani says you are so bad. Oh, thank you. Okay. What should I do? Develop the bishop. I want to castle queenside here. This is my favorite chess player. Knight c3. Queen e2. Let's sacrifice a pawn. Knight d4 takes long castle, or queen h5 check and long castle. No, queen h5 g6. I forgot about that. So I take and I castle long. I want some initiative. He did not say you're bad. Okay. Ah, sorry, I misunderstood the message from chat. Apologies for that. So queen is hanging, so he has to move the queen. Okay, so where's my compensation? Where's my compensation? I don't see it yet. I want to... No. Don't have that many pieces to have... I need to open some files. Pawn on d5. I can aim there. I can go rook e1 with no particular threat. There is check, c6, rook d5, cb5, queen b5, king moves. I don't see how I can continue. His next move is short castle, I guess. Or long castle. I'm not sure what he's up to. Yeah, I don't have enough compensation. That was too optimistic. Okay, rook to the center. If you don't know what to do, develop pieces. If bishop d7, I want to give check, and on any cover I take on d5. Castle. Okay. Yeah, I don't like my position. I don't have enough pieces to claim any compensation. So where is my compensation? f4, queen f4. No, it comes with a check. f2 is hanging. Yeah, I got cocky a little bit. Okay. Should not have done that. How do I attack this pawn or the king? f4, I cannot play f4. g3, queen f2, queen h5. Let's go g3. I want to go f4. If he takes on f2, I go queen h5, and then h7 is hanging, and rook f1 is a nasty threat. But there's check on e3, so maybe I don't have that threat. Yeah, I got too optimistic now. He takes my... I don't think taking on f2 is good. Queen h5, h6, queen g6, g6, bishop takes g6, at least a perpetual, but probably my rook would join and I would win. So taking is not good. He should play bishop d7. And then I go f4 and I claim compensation because I have better control of the square on e5. c5 could be on his list of things to do. So now he's aiming for e5 himself. I'm gonna ask for some weaknesses with queen h5. Maybe g6 would happen. And then I definitely keep my queens. How do I do that? e5 is coming, so I can just come back to e2. I claim that g6 weakened his position, and maybe h4, h5 would happen in the future. I'm going c3 now. Bishop moves back. And now, okay, a3, a5. And now I want an endgame, because now my king is not safe anymore. So I want to go to an endgame. And then hopefully my king could walk inside black's position like this. b4, really? Okay, so I can take that pawn, but then he goes rook b8. Takes rook b8. Cannot defend the pawn. I don't see any tricks. I have queen d6 with a tempo. Maybe I should do that. Queen d6 with a tempo. Yep, I'm gonna do that. And then maybe I take. So if he takes here, I take the bishop. He takes king b1. My king would be very safe there, behind his pawn on b2. And b takes a, queen d7, a2, king d2, I stop his passed pawn. If he moves the bishop, I can take this pawn with the queen now, not compromising my king. If queen e7, I take, and then the pawn on d5 would be hanging. Now I think I'm better. Oh, thank you. Arab chess community would like to thank you for accepting the challenge. You don't know how helpful you are. Thank you so much, and we are looking forward to next challenge. Thank you. I really appreciate those guys. I would definitely do it again. Takes king b1. Oh, sorry, I got a little head rush from your compliments. Thank you. Okay. I don't have time to answer the questions. I need to finish the game in a proper way. c3, okay. Rook e5. His queen wants to come to a3, but I can stop it. Now I'm aiming for the pawn on e6. Now black seems to be paralyzed, and bishop a4 is my next move. Kicking away the rook. Kicking away the rook. And then I can take on e6, and I can come back on c2 if necessary. Should I go to an endgame? No. I think his king is weaker. I want to get to his king. Bishop takes c2. Rook takes, what is this? Takes, my king takes care of everything on the queen side. That was a tough win. That was a tough win. Did he resign? Yes, he did resign. Okay. All right. Have good analysis. Just stop playing against Ali. He is so bad for you, bro. You are way better. Thank you for that. And the last game. Game number 6. Any requests? d4. What do you want me to play? French defense. Okay, let's try. Maybe he goes e4. No more French today. b6. I'm gonna play some dubious line for you. It's not dubious. Ahmed Adli plays b6 on first move and crushes everybody. So that's not a bad line. And Magnus won against Elyanov with 1b6. So there you go. Yeah, now French d5. Can I go? He would take, and my bishop on b7 would be bad. So I pin the knight first. I already did King's Indians. Bishop d3. And now I think Magnus played d5 in that game, but I might be wrong about that. Okay. e5. c5. No, bishop a6 maybe was better. I'm not a French. I have one French game in the database. One. That's it. That's all my knowledge of French. Bishop to a6. I won the game, but that was specific preparation for just that game. Knight goes to e7. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. a4. Okay. If I take, is he gonna take with the queen or with the pawn? With the pawn is better. So I'm gonna go. I don't know what to do. I'm not an expert here. He takes with the pawn. I don't like it. The bishop is coming to a3. Yeah, I think I should take because I need to develop my knight. Yes, this is the last game. We agreed for 6 games, and I have other things planned already, so apologies for that. f6 maybe. No. f6, helping that guy is not on my list of things to do. Now knight goes to c6. Ouch, that was bad. No, queen goes to a5. I'm still fine. d4. So he tries to clear the diagonal for that monster. I'm just gonna castle. Gonna castle. I prefer white. That bishop is not bad anymore. Usually that's a problem for white, but this bishop is a monster. I don't know what to do with it. I'm just much worse now. I don't like French. Stay tuned to my channel to find out when and who I'll be playing next. Or my Twitch, but I'm only starting on Twitch, so not so good there. My pawn is hanging. I don't like French. I don't have space. I want more room for my pieces. If I go c4, yeah, I think I should block c4. But I really don't know what to do now. Nepomniachtchi is a big expert of French, but he recently got crushed in his games against Maxime Vachier-Lagrave. And the modern engine LC0, which is AlphaZero's maybe even improved version, is just crushing French for white. It shows all kinds of new ideas. Okay, I want my knight on f5. I think it's a good square. Maybe I should have taken, at least I would put pressure on that pawn. So what do I do now? I fight for the b file a little bit. My queen goes to a5. Yeah, I'm better on the queen side, so he should start rolling those pawns at some point. Queen takes. I wanted to go queen b3, but I'm not sure if I can hold that pawn. Not sure if I can do that. Queen c7. Why? I don't know. Maybe I should have traded queens, but I just want to win. Just want to win. I need my rook on b8, my queen on a5. Yeah, g4. That's the move I was afraid of. If I go rook b8, I blunder. Whoopsie daisy, because then bishop d6 be a problem. So I have to come back. Bishop d6. I was planning queen a5 to attack some pawns. Let's see if that is working. I think he can go queen b5. Yeah, queen b5. I cannot take on c3 because bishop takes e7. If he goes queen b5, that's a great move. That's a great move. A6. He takes my queen, I take, and at least I put my knight on b3. And I would try to get to the pawn on a4. But I'm still worse. Even though I don't have bad French bishop, with the bishop I would be just strategically lost. I'm still much worse. What do I do on queen b7? Queen b7, queen c3, queen d7. That looks horrible. F3 is hanging. Yes, f3 is hanging. Knight on f3. Phew. I forgot that knight would be hanging. I'm sorry I'm not in time to catch all your comments. Bishop takes e7. So I can take on f3 or I can take on e7. What do I do? If I take with the knight, no, I take on f3. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Now d4 is hanging and e7 is hanging. Yeah, I'm winning now. Unfortunately, he blundered. It was a good game, but my king will hide here. This is a strong pawn. h3 is hanging. If I don't blunder anything, this is completely winning. Should I push the pawn or take the pawn? I would take the pawn. Take the pawn. Yes, I am streaming in Twitch, I think. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm only starting there, so please subscribe there too. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. By the way, if you... Wait, where's my window? There's my window. This Saturday, I'm going to host an online training webinar where I'm going to be talking about how to work on chess well in the openings, how to study tactics correctly. Lots of people make all kinds of mistakes when studying chess on their own. So I'm going to address that. If you want to learn more, you can read it. Oh, queen b8 is coming. Okay, you can read it at my channel, YouTube channel. Description of the video. Tomorrow evening I have that camp. It costs $45 for 2.5 hours. If you're interested, you can read more on my Facebook page. Let's see, I think I'm doing something wrong here. King h7. I need to hide my king from checks, and I need to attack this pawn. You can read the description of this video if you really want to learn more. Queen d2. Okay, I'm very low on time. I don't like it. Queen c5, queen a5, then queen c7, then queen e7. He can flag me now. No, 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is not a problem. 3 plus 2. If we were playing with no increment, I would be screwed here. But now this is winning. Just push the pawn. Let's promote. It would be simpler to convert. And now pawn endgame. This is boring way of converting your advantage. The course is $45 for 2 hours, a lecture, half an hour questions and answers, and as a thank you, you get my, I made a YouTube course on tactics for Udemy. This is a platform for people to improve in all areas of their lives. I created some video course on tactics that you can also check in the description to my YouTube video. I hope that's okay, that I can promote my work using this stream. So if you want to learn more about tactics, you're welcome to check that course. If you want to learn more how to study chess on your own, you're welcome to check my YouTube channel. Or if you want some personal questions to be answered, you are welcome to join my course, which starts tomorrow evening. Okay, let me see if I get any messages. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you so much. God, I'm so bad at this, clicking between the windows. Thank you for being with us. I wasted a lot of time and we appreciate you. Okay. Thank you all for your really pleasant comments. Oh my God, it was 50 minutes. The time flies by so quickly. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you. Thank you, Ali, for inviting. Thank you for losing all the games. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Hope we can do it in the future as well. Take care. Пожалуйста, I'm speaking Russian now. Пожалуйста. Всегда рад помочь. Maybe we'll do another stream soon. Subscribe to my channel to know more. Thank you so much. Take care and goodbye.